According to Eskander, there is a huge Casper upside on the horizon. Now this could be supported by the additional massive Casper updates we have in this video surrounding the Rust rewrite and Casper's adoption. But before we get into any of this, let's have a quick look at the market chart for Casper today. At the time of making this video, Casper is valued at 3.6 cents, up roughly 1.87%. And as we can see, Casper still seems to be in continuation of this bearish ABC correction to the downside, re-entering this downwards sloping wedge. Now Casper does seem to have this insane support area here around 3.4 to 3.7 cents, so should Casper rebound off this area of support, as it seems to be attempting right now, then an imminent bullish pump is entirely possible. However, with Casper still forming lower lows and forming lower highs, you do still seem to be in a bearish trend. So, to understand more about exactly what Eskander was talking about, he tweeted saying, "We can be 100% certain that Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, has a mega bag of Bitcoin and likely to have been buying it OTC via partner Coinbase, as big as top 5 wallet holder." How do I know this? Because he wouldn't be promoting Bitcoin like he is on major media channels. So what does this mean for Casper? Well, Eskander predicts $100 to $200 billion market cap incoming and a $5 to $10 valuation for Casper. Why is he so sure? Well, because this cycle is for large institutions establishing foothold, with total crypto market cap going to 10 trillion or 3x the previous 2021 bull cycle, which topped out at 2.8 trillion. EFTs will be the catalyst this time for new retail investments into Bitcoin. Bitcoin in the last crypto bull run was over $1 trillion market cap and will 5x this cycle conservatively to 125,000, which would be insane if that was the case, meaning that Bitcoin almost 2x from its previous all-time high. For Casper, as the next iteration of Nakamoto's consensus and fastest proof of work on the planet and near real-time exchange of value, this equates to massive growth that will outspace Bitcoin and Ethereum. So from this tweet, it seems to refer more about the future potential of Casper's market valuation, not so much the immediate short term. Although with that in mind, I personally do agree with Eskander here. More and more massive corporations are entering the crypto and Web3 space, attempting to either monetize or capitalize off this bear market. I do believe that this next bull run has the potential to be the biggest we have ever seen, and because of this, Casper being valued at under 4 cents right now is a bargain for how high it can go. If you're looking at Casper as a long-term investment, then I would definitely DCA into Casper even right now. But if you're looking into Casper as a day trader, then I'll personally wait to see whether Casper can rebound properly off this area of support right here, or if it will continue in its bearish momentum and continue to dump. Now the updates, however, to the Rust rewrite could play a huge factor into the price action for Casper in the imminent short term. As we can see here, the beastly engine you are putting together is an industry redefining masterpiece. This quote comes from one of Casper's leading members, Shai, and he has finally released a well anticipated update for the Rust rewrite. But quickly before we get into that, earlier Casper tweeted that Shai himself, our very own, will be taking the stage at BitMainTech's World Digital Mining Summit in Hong Kong next month from September 22nd to 23rd. The more Casper can bring adoption and awareness to their project, the higher the price can rise, especially with more exchanges and mining pools getting involved with Casper. And again, speaking of which, Hivon has just unveiled a new Casper mining pool offering a low 1% pool fee, so you can enjoy daily PPS plus payouts, 50 Cas min with 0 transaction fees. Just imagine how high Casper can really truly go, with all these massive corporations and companies entering the crypto market, and the fact that the massive exchanges, Coinbase, Kraken, Binance and so on, have yet to list Casper. Casper redefines what a proof of work crypto can achieve. By staying true to the Nakamoto consensus and introducing innovative improvements, it becomes an authentic peer-to-peer electronic cash system that Bitcoin failed to be. Decentralization and security are its unwavering pillars. And the fact that Casper can easily achieve 10 blocks per second and 3,000 transactions per second, the first time ever on NC Proof of Work, supports this theory that Casper will become a world-renowned currency. With what is still to come, the Dagnite protocol and updates to the Rust rewrite, Casper will only become more superior and even faster. And speaking of which, finally, the Rust updates. In summary of what Shai himself tweeted, because this is a very, very long tweet. The improvements to the peer-to-peer layer have been completed and integrated, and the improved IBD process was also integrated and the profiling layer, with the integration test and mempool refactoring advancing towards completion. With all the developers back from holiday, the next stage of the Rust rewrite is almost complete and could be finished in the upcoming weeks. Once it is, Casper will become far superior, increasing massively from its current 1 blocks per second. Once that happens, Casper can start to focus more on the smart contracts and the Dagnite implementation, which will be massive for Casper and its potential price action in the future. But of course, let me know your thoughts on everything down in the comments below. And additionally, if you want other bullish products to invest into, then check these videos on screen right now. But remember, it's just a coin. And I'll see you in the next video.